Larry was right, wasn't he? Our reservations weren't lost by accident. You arranged the whole thing, didn't you, Michael?
Brenda, I can understand Larry's paranoia over a canceled airline reservation, but you...
I am not being paranoid about this. It's like Larry said, it just makes too much sense. I mean, you cancel all the reservations, and then bingo, you show up and you offer us your plane.
No, it was pure coincidence that I ran into you here. I only offered you my plane because I was heading in the same direction.
Was that a coincidence, Michael?
Yes.
Well, was it a coincidence when Larry left here that you offered to take me and Stephen with you on your plane?
Brenda, believe me, I wouldn't arrange all of this out of the blue. It just happened.
I want to believe you, and that's why I want you to answer me this truthfully. Why are you trying to come between Larry and me?
Oh, Sister Amelia, this past week was as wonderful as you said it was going to be.
I can see it in your smile.
Everyone at the retreat was so kind and understanding. There was time to talk if I felt like it, but mostly I kept to myself. I did a great deal of soul searching.
And you came back more at peace with yourself?
More than ever. I have no more doubts. I know in my heart that it's right for me to take my vows. But you still don't believe me, do you?
Oh, no, no. I heard as much from my fellow sisters at the retreat. That's why I asked them to bring you straight back here to the church.
I was wondering what I was doing back here. This can't be your office, can it?
No, but it's the right place for you. Given your newfound convictions, it's time you took the next step.
You are making a very serious mistake.
Oh, you're the one who made the mistake, lady, and now it's gonna cost you.
Let me go! Help! Help me! Help!
Scream, lady. Nobody can hear you. All the little kiddies have gone home, and their brave parents aren't here to help you either. Just you and us. We've got a message for you, Victoria. This schoolyard is our turf.
Turf! This is where you're selling drugs to innocent kids, you mean?
Oh, nobody's innocent, lady. And it's time you and your two good friends understood that and stayed out of our way.
And if I don't?
Then something might happen. Something you might regret for the rest of your life, which may not be very long.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Vicky Buchanan is in danger? What sort of danger?
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard the guy on the payphone say something about setting up some kind of trap for Vicky.
Where? When?
I don't know. It could be right now for all I know.
Who are you calling?
Clint.
Clint Buchanan.
Hey, Clint, it's Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
Okay, there may be some trouble, Clint. I'm over here at Max's place, and some guy was just in here, and I overheard him say something about setting up a trap for Vicky. To teach her a lesson, I think he said.
What do you look like?
Well, I didn't get a good look at his face, but he was tall, thin, wearing a grayish suit. Clint, if what he said is true, Vicky could be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, no, wait a minute. This is starting to make sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just called home and tried to talk to Vicky, and Kevin told me that the principal's office had called and wanted her to come back to the school.
Huh.
Okay, look, I'm on my way over there.
Okay,
You
good.
call the police and tell them exactly what you told me.
Sure thing. Hey, the bar's not too far from the schoolyard. I'll meet you there.
Hey, what did Clint say? What's going on?
No time to explain. Just call Rafe Garrison and tell him to get over to the schoolyard right away.
Tyler, wait!
Come on, just do it, Andy, okay? Vicky's life may depend on it.
You may be able to frighten the children. You can't intimidate me.
Want to bet?
Yeah. Oh, you can hurt me, sure. You may even get rid of me, but tomorrow there'll be somebody here in my place.
Oh, I don't think so. Not after they see what happens to you. We can be very discouraging. Discouraging? Yeah, that's us.
You're too late, don't you know that? I have the entire town of Landview behind me already, and they're not just fighting against you and the drugs that you sell. They're fighting for their children, and they're not going to be pushed around anymore, and they're not going to stop fighting you until they get rid of you and your business associates for good.
Great speech, lady.
I'm moved.
But your
Truly
speaking
moved.
days are over. There'll be no more speeches and no more articles in the paper.
What are you doing?
Oh, I thought we couldn't scare you. Oh, but then again, maybe we can. You're a newspaper writer, right? Well, it will be tough typing on the old word processor with two broken hands.
I'm sorry it happened this way, Mrs. Buchanan, but you left us no choice.
Brenda, you and I are friends. Good friends. I find it hard to believe that you're allowing Larry's suspicions to get the better of you.
Wait a minute. You already told me that you wanted to come between the two of us. I think that you're just trying to do that again. I mean, what did you think? You were going to come in here and show Larry up by rescuing our vacation or something?
Of course not.
Michael, it fits, doesn't it? Larry leaves here, you turn around, you want to whisk me and Stephen away to the Caribbean.
Brenda, it's not what you think.
You know what I think, Michael? I think I have been a fool to trust you. And I don't think I'm going to put up with that anymore.
Brenda, wait a minute. Just
Get
wait
out
a
of
minute,
my
will
way,
you?
Michael, please.
Now, look, I don't want to make a scene in front of Stephen. Just give me 2 minutes of your time.
One
okay?
and counting.
All right, you want facts, right? Here's one you're forgetting. I came to the airport today for one reason, to go on a business trip, and I told you that back at your house before any of us left for the airport. Then I got here and discovered that Larry's reservations had been botched. So I offered to take the three of you down to Aruba, and he declines.
Yes, that's
now,
right, but you
my time. Now, you thought that he was being jealous and suspicious, and I stayed out of the way. But it was only after he left you alone that I offered to take you to the islands. Now, I know he would find that peculiar, but why should you? I'm sorry, Brenda, but I thought we were better friends than that.
I did too, Michael. I'm just feeling like maybe
I know
there's...
what you're feeling. You're feeling guilty about the fact that he walked out like that. And you're trying to justify his insecurities by blaming me. I understand it. It doesn't mean I like it. After all, it hurts to think that you don't trust me. I would never do anything to lose your respect or your friendship. And if I haven't proven that by now... You know, I'm sure my time is up and I've had my say. It's pointless to try and keep you here against your will.
I'm sorry, Michael.
No, don't apologize. I'm the one who...
No, you have just been a friend, a very good friend.
Well,
that's all.
I understand that you're very upset about Larry.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be taking that out on you. I'm sorry.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to reconsider my offer?
No, I can't do that. I mean, I'll take a rain check, or Larry and I'll take a rain... I don't know. I gotta go, Michael. I'm sorry.
Brenda, one more thing. If we're going to be completely honest, I need to tell you once again that Larry is not good enough for you, especially in light of his behavior here today.
The next step, does that mean that it's...
It's time for your veil. Oh, no, my dear, not yet. The next step that I was referring to will take place here at the church in this very office. This is where you'll receive your counseling.
Counseling? Well, that's the last thing I need right now, sister.
Oh, well, you don't understand.
No, I'm sorry, but you don't understand. I just spent my entire retreat delving deep into my soul and weighing the odds of my decision, and I know what I must do. I know what I've promised to do.
I know you think you're sure of your choice.
I have made the right choice. The choice is that I made a vow to God, and I want to keep that vow. I want to serve our Lord.
And you will, in whatever way that you...
I have the right way. The way to serve him is by serving everyone else. Oh, sister, so many times in my life I've let my feelings and passions rule me. But now I want to redirect my feelings to a much more positive way.
No one is stopping you, Gabrielle.
Yes, they are. The entire world, this moralistic, self-righteous world, will always stop me as long as
As long as you're near Max Holden.
Yes. He nearly lost his life because of me, and I will not take that risk again.
Gabrielle, talk to my friend. Listen to his counsel. I think he can help you. I pray that he can.
Who? And whose office is this anyway?
Hey, guys, I want fair and square, so go back in the gym and practice. You practice until it hurts.
Well, hello. I see you're right on time.
Father, this is the young woman I was telling you about, Gabrielle Medina. This is Father Anthony Vallone.
Father?
Yeah, Father, I know. The bishop, he says the same thing. But is it my fault I feel more comfortable in sweats than in a collar?
I see. So I take it this is your office.
Actually, it's God's office. It's God's office and his house, but he's been kind enough to let me use it. And please, you can call me Tony.
Tony.
Yeah. Oh, sister, you should have warned her about me.
I wouldn't have done you justice.
Sister, if I only met you before I went into the seminary.
Father.
Somebody going to tell me what's going on around here?
I'm sorry, we're a little casual around here at Sacred Heart. I mean, I'm kind of used to everybody in the neighborhood, and they're kind of used to me. I grew up like a block away from here. Of course, back then, they didn't call me Father Tony. They used to call me, now don't laugh, Tony Valiant. I mean, that's the name I used to box under.
Boxed?
Box, yeah, you know, like Golden Gloves. I even won a few rounds as a pro.
He was very good, I must say.
Yeah.
Tony Valiant, the boxing, fighting priest.
Yeah, but I'm strictly non-violent these days. Unless, of course, I'm fighting for something I believe in, or someone.
Sister Amelia, I'm not quite sure what you had in mind, but,
Well, she wanted us to speak, to talk a little first, right, sister? First, we do a little sparring, a little light sparring. Then we go over to the heavy bag and get some real dialogue going.
Perhaps I should make myself clear here. I don't need any heavy dialogue. I plan to become
a nun. Yes, sister's told me that already. That's cool. But I'm the one who still has to sign the papers for you to get in the convent. So, can't you just spare me a few moments just so we can talk about it?
I know what. While you two get better acquainted, I'll get some supper from the rectory dining room.
Oh, sister, that's a bad idea. Let's go for Chinese food. Does everybody like sesame noodles? Okay.
Don't judge Larry by what you saw here today.
He was quick enough to judge me.
Yeah, I know. I think he was just embarrassed, though, about having messed up with the tickets, and then you arrived and came to the rescue, and he was upset.
You know what I can't forgive? I can't forgive the way he treated you. He didn't give a thought to your needs. You and Stephen need some relaxing time in the sun, but did Larry care? No. All he could be concerned with was himself and his wounded pride.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really fair to say that about him.
Brenda, face it. The man let his ego get in the way. He did. When I offered to take us all down to the islands in my plane, his manhood was threatened, and he issued an ultimatum, which you, as an intelligent woman, resisted. And when you did, he stormed out of his cave, club in hand.
Well, I don't think that we ought to talk about him when he's not here to defend himself,
I would say this to his face. Now, Brenda, I care about you too much to see you constantly kowtowing to the high and mighty Larry Wallach.
Wait a minute. I don't kowtow to anybody. He has a lot of pride, I know that, and sometimes he has too much pride, but that's something I like about him.
That's hardly a glowing endorsement.
I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Brenda, look, I know and understand that any relationship needs some breathing space.
Oh, tell me about it. You, Larry and me, lately, I mean, all we do is we argue about everything.
So maybe what you need, both of you right now, is a cooling off period.
Well, maybe you're right, you know, and then Larry can calm down and maybe he could join us.
Anything is possible. I'll tell you one thing. Stephen will love the warm, tropical breezes.
Oh, God love him. He's had this cold all winter. He can't get rid of it.
He can't?
Nope.
Well, then it's absolutely settled. A few days in the tropics is going to be the cure-all, and it is going to do his mother a world of good. What do you say?
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
Great. Come on.
Well, wait a minute. I gotta call Larry and let him know that I'm gonna take
He won't
off,
even be
okay?
home yet. We'll call him from the air. Come on.
All right.
Oh, please don't hurt me, please. I didn't know it was going to come to this, please. I was only trying to do the right thing, but I've learned my lesson. I swear I've learned my lesson,
brave
please.
now, is she, Eugene?
Queen Victoria's lost her crown.
Let go. Thank God. Go after them. They're the ones who can lead you to the grave who are selling drugs.
Tell me, Eugene, over here, quick. Get in.
Wait a minute. I know that man.
It wasn't our fault, Mr. Preston.
Shut up. I only hope that Buchanan woman didn't recognize me. But just in case, I have another job for you. And if you blow this one, I'll send 2 guys to break your hands. Get me?
Yes, sir. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Victoria Buchanan has an office on the 5th floor of the Banner building. First thing in the morning, you're going to pay her an unexpected visit. A visit she'll never forget.
When I think of what would have happened if you and Tyler hadn't shown up.
Well, you're out of danger now.
Yeah.
I just wish we had caught those fellas.
I know.
I hope the cops can track that license plate down and haul them off. Honey? Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, Clint, I thought Landview was safe. I thought drugs were a problem for other towns.
Well, maybe we're learning the hard way that this is a universal epidemic.
Yeah, I just don't know how far the virus has spread in our little town. I mean, obviously they're trying to take over this neighborhood, but has their influence reached all the way to City Hall?
There's no way of knowing that.
No, I'm not so sure about that. Look around you. It's dark already, and there are still children in that building. Children who have stayed after school for clubs, for meetings. Who is protecting those children?
Look, officer, I'm just trying to make your job a little easier. If you don't want the information, then just...
Would you just tell him, Tyler?
Okay, look, okay. One more time. Now, here's the license number of the limo, okay? It's Pennsylvania plates, number JKL210. Now, it shouldn't be that hard to spot. I mean, just look for a driver, a guy in a fancy suit, and 2 jokers who get their kicks out of beating up women and selling drugs. Right, okay, yeah.
You know, I take back everything that I said about you being a dreamer. You know what you are, Tyler? Crazy.
What?
The way you ran after Clint just now, I mean, what if those guys pulled a gun on you?
He didn't.
Oh, well then that's okay, isn't it? Makes everything fine? Okay, maybe not a gun. How about knives? How about brass knuckles?
Come on.
Should I continue here? I mean, these guys are street fighters. You're just from a little hokey town in Arizona where everybody says hello to each other.
Is that so? Okay, well, maybe I don't know a lot about street fighting. But out west, we know all about showdowns.
Showdowns? Give me a break. This is the real world. You're lucky you just ended up in one piece.
Maybe I'm luckier than that. Sounds to me like you were worried about me. Huh.
I'm telling you, Sister Amelia doesn't know what she's missing. I mean, the noodles are good, but this General Tank's chicken is like... Gabrielle, you've hardly touched anything.
I tried to tell you earlier that I'm not hungry.
You know, I think it was William James who said of religion, if you go through the motions long enough, you start to believe. I think the same goes true for food. You eat now, and the appetite is a way of catching up.
Forgive me, Father, but there's...
No, please, Tony.
Tony. I'm quite sure that you have a knack with the people in your parish. A little bit of boxing, a little bit of psychology, a little bit of Chinese food. It's all quite quaint and amusing, really.
Thanks, I think.
But I am not interested in your advice.
I see. Can you pass the soy sauce?
Sure. I've told you everything about my situation, and if there's anything I've left out, I'm quite certain that Sister Amelia has filled you in. All I want to do, if I can get you to understand this, is to go back to the retreat so that I can continue my vocation.
All right, so let me get this straight. You want to hold up your end of the bargain with God.
You make this sound like it's some sort of business deal.
I mean, well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, God saves Max's life, and you become a nun. You know, something goes around for everybody.
As I've told you before, yes, I made a vow the night that Max was in hospital struggling for his life, but there have been many, many other reasons that I've discovered that I want to give my life to God.
Oh, that's right. What did you say? How did you put it? You said to redirect your love and serve others, right?
Go ahead. Have your fun. If you won't accept me as a novice, I'll find a priest who will.
No, Gabrielle, you have me all wrong. No, I don't. I don't want to make fun of you. I just wanted to hear your reasons for becoming a nun. And now that I have, there's only one thing I have to say.
Oh, what's that?
It's just this. If I were in your shoes, I'd want to become a nun too. The sooner the better. Listen, if you're not going to finish this General Tank's chicken, you don't mind if I do you?
Vicky. Honey, you were just attacked. You could have been seriously injured.
I No.
Now, can you blame me?
No, I don't blame you at all, but I cannot stay out of it now. If we sit around and wait for the politicians to do something, children will be hurt. They will be hurt, if not from the drugs, then from the violence that goes with the drugs.
You're making it sound like it's going to take a long time. At the rate things are going...
Things are not going fast enough, Clint. Children are in danger. We have to end this situation today, this minute.
Vicky!
Ray.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah. Look, did Tyler give you the license plate number of the car? Are your men tracking it down?
Yeah, but right now what I need is you to tell me what happened in your own words.
Sure, I can do that.
Well, go ahead, Vicky. Tell him. Tell him. But then, like it or not, your part in this crusade is over.
Yeah, they knew who I was. They kept calling me Victoria. It was obvious they were sent here to teach me a lesson.
They threaten you?
No. No, they went beyond threats. They were going to break both my hands.
Sounds kind of mob-related, doesn't it, Rafe?
Yeah, it's possible, or someone who wants to make it look like the mob.
Well, either way, will you please tell my wife that the bottom line remains the same? It is too damn dangerous for her to continue a one-woman war against the drug dealer.
But I didn't start the war, Clint, and it is not going to end by me just shutting my eyes and hoping it'll go away.
Vicky, I'm afraid I have to agree with Clint on this.
Why?
You've already gone beyond the call of duty. It's time to let someone else take over.
All right, Rafe, I admit, I am very scared by what happened here today, but I would be much, much more afraid of what would happen to our children if I stopped.
Vicky, we're all worried about the kids, ours and everyone else's, but that doesn't require you to risk your life.
Clint, if we all keep turning the other way and ignoring all the warning signs, we're all going to wake up one morning and realize that we have lost everything that we love and value.
Vicky, you're not going to be much help to your kids if those guys come back and try to finish you off.
But I know that, Rafe, and I don't want to get hurt. That's not my intention. I want to be there for my children every single second of my life, of their lives. But that's my problem. I cannot be with them 24 hours a day. And when they are here in school, they're being confronted by drug dealers and drug pushers.
Well, that's our job, and we'll take care of it.
Then let me help you. Look, I can help you right now. I saw someone actually. When Clint and Tyler chased those two thugs to the car, there was a guy at the limousine waiting for them.
Well, another gang member? What?
No, I don't think so, because he was older, he was very well dressed, and looked kind of distinguished. The point is, I think I've known him. I think I've seen him somewhere before, very recently. I can't think of his name.
Why don't we go home and spend some time with the kids? Then if you remember the fellow's name...
No, you know, would you mind telling the kids I'm all right? And I'm going to go to the Banner. I'm going to go through my files and see if I can't put a name to that face.
Will you leave it alone?
I got a better idea. You come down to headquarters with me. We'll go over some mugshots.
Okay, fine. If I come up empty there, then I'll go to the Banner, all right?
Will you leave it alone till morning?
No, Clint, I've got to do this while that face is still fresh in my mind. Come on, Rafe.
Yeah, listen, she'll be in good hands, Clint. Let's go, Dutch.
Good hands. If only that were enough.
In your dreams, Tyler McGillis.
How did you know? I've been dreaming that you cared about me. Turns out my dream came true.
I'm thinking more ego from you, okay?
Come on, admit it. You don't want to lose me.
No, I feel the same way about the cat in the kitchen, all right?
Oh, keep talking. Maybe you'll convince yourself.
All right. So I was scared for you
I knew it.
and Clint. I mean, these guys were drug dealers. Something might have happened.
Well, I might have got hurt, maybe. And then you would have showed how much you really cared, huh? Maybe next time I'll get into something really dangerous. That might help.
My hero.
It's about time you noticed. I can't let Clint be the only one. You know, but seriously, you should have seen the way he went after those drug dealers who attacked Vicky. I mean, you should have seen it. It was something really cool.
Tyler, what are you talking about?
Oh, hi, Mr. Gordon. I didn't see you come in.
What's happened to Victoria?
Well, she was at school and two guys tried to attack her, but Clint and I got there before anything.
Is she all right?
Yes, sir, I think so. I mean, I left her and Clint at the school, but the cops were on their way.
What's with him, anyway?
This is extremely crucial to me, Father. Am I to understand that you do think it's the right thing that I become a nun?
Oh, no, I can't presume to pass judgment either way. I mean, you know what's best for you, and only you can make such an important decision.
Well, then what on earth did you mean by saying that you would stay...
What, I'd gladly step into your shoes? I mean, that's easy. I mean, if I let my feelings of guilt and fear take over my life, I'd probably be just as impulsive as you are.
Impulsive? I have spent a lot of time thinking about this extremely carefully. I have been meditating, I've been introspective,
So you don't feel guilty about Max Holden? You don't blame yourself for his almost being killed?
I have already admitted. Yes, I do. The bullet that he took was meant for me.
So naturally, you feel that with that guilt comes the fear that something similar could happen again.
Yes. Only the next time he might...
He might what, Gabrielle? Die?
I can't let that happen.
It's amazing, you know. For someone who's been meditating on God lately, you have this way of granting yourself godlike powers. I mean, you have the ability to stop flying bullets.
No, of course I don't, but if I can possibly somehow lessen
You can't,
the risk...
Gabrielle. No one can. Now that's God's work. And we can only make life better and easier for everyone, especially ourselves, if we leave it up to Him.
The sermon of the day, right, Father?
No sermon. I just want you to be clear in your mind about your reasons for joining the convent.
I am perfectly clear. You're the one who's making everything so complicated.
Fair enough, but I think that you should ask yourself one more question.
Yeah, I should have known there'd be another, but what else do you object to?
Okay, it's just this. Let's say there was no church and you weren't Catholic. What would you do?
That is a meaningless question, because there is a church, and I am Catholic, so why should I waste my time thinking about hypothetical situations?
Whoa, I mean, if it makes you feel that uncomfortable, maybe...
Who is uncomfortable here? I have made the right decision for myself and for Max.
Gabriella, I believe you mean that. But the choice you make doesn't have to be so black and white. I mean, there are so many other ways you can serve.
Yes, and I chose this way.
The cloistered way. The celibate way.
Can't be that impossible. You're doing it.
That's one round for you. But, I don't know. I've spent years studying to become a priest. I mean, I think you're rushing into this because you feel you have no place else to turn. Now that might have been true once, but it's not true anymore. I mean, the church, Gabrielle, the church will always be here for you. I mean, whether you join the convent or not. And Sister Amelia, God bless her, is also here. And so am I, and my door is never locked, and the convent door remains open.
Well, then why won't you let me go through those doors?
Oh, I mean, I'll lead you there myself once I know you've tried other solutions to the problem.
I have tried everything. There is no solution. Don't you see, I owe God and Max, and especially myself. Why won't you see this?
Gabrielle, listen to me. I see a woman who very desperately wants to do the right thing. And in this day and age, that's rare enough. But you're going to have to trust me, okay? I mean, I know you want to do what's best for you and for Max and for everybody, but you have to take this one step at a time.
No, you're stalling. For some reason, you don't want me in the convent.
No, I just want you to make sure you're doing the right thing for the right reasons. Okay, step one, you take time away at the retreat. Now that's great. Step two, we get to know each other. Not to mention, you're getting to know yourself a little bit better.
And step three, I go back to the retreat, please.
Of course. But when you leave the retreat tomorrow, you're going to have to take another step. Perhaps the most important one.
Yes. Yes, this is perfect.
Oh.
So when I called the hotel from the plane, I ordered a crib. I think I'll put down this little traveler for the night, and his mother can make herself comfortable.
Well, let me give you the bottle. Here.
Good.
Here,
Thanks.
baby, give me a kiss. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that bottle. Say good night.
Good night.
Say good night, Grace.
I'll come in and see you in just a minute, okay?
Good. So the crib is there, just as ordered. If you need anything else, Brenda, just let me know and I'll have the hotel provided.
How about another bedroom, Michael?
I beg your pardon?
I don't know what's the matter with me. I mean, Larry is absolutely right about you.
Brenda, don't start that again.
Listen, I don't know. I need another bedroom here, or what were you going to do? You going to sleep in one of these lounge chairs out on the patio or something, Michael?
All right. All right. You found me out. Yes. I canceled Larry's reservations, and I flew you down here in my private jet to my private island, by the way, into this one-bedroom suite so that I could have my way with you. If I had a mustache, I'd be twirling it.
That's not funny, Michael.
No, it's not. And I wonder if you could tell me why I have my own suite down at the end of the corridor.
You do?
Would you like to go and see it?
Mm-mm. I am so sorry, Michael. You know, maybe you should just pack up Stephen and me and send us on the first flight out of here.
I don't think I want to do that, Brenda. But maybe I should have ordered one suite. I will be spending most of my time here with you and Stephen.
Why would you want to do that when we have this great big island out here, a little bitty island, to go and look at it? And it's so beautiful, the beaches and the moonlight. Isn't it beautiful?
Have a look. It certainly is. You see that light there in the distance?
Yeah, what is that, a lighthouse or something?
No, much more romantic. It's an old castle. Legend has it that it was built by a great pirate who captured a Spanish princess and kept her prisoner for a year until she agreed to be his lover.
That's willpower.
His or hers?
I gotta go call Larry. He doesn't even know where I am. Excuse me.
Did she reach him from the plane?
Well, I tried to call him, but his answering machine was on, and I didn't think this was really the kind of thing I'd want to leave on a message machine.
No, of course,
you know?
of course. Tell you what, I'll go make some phone calls from my suite, all right?
Okay.
What about dinner?
I'm gonna stay in. I'm kind of tired. I'll just order something light and then crawl into with Stephen.
Yeah. Whatever you want, Brenda. Good night.
Night. Oh. This machine. Larry? Hi. This is Brenda, and, this isn't really something that I wanted to leave on your machine, but I guess I'm gonna have to do that. I'm on this really beautiful island called St. Bartolf, and Stephen's with me, and he's asleep. And I've been thinking about all the things that we said to each other, and I just really want to get through all this stuff, okay? It is so beautiful here. I was wondering if you might get up and get on a plane in the morning and come and meet me. And I guess that's just about all I want to say. I miss you. Bye.
Victoria, thank God I found you.
Roger, what's wrong?
What's wrong? I've been looking all over town for you ever since I heard about the attack.
Oh, that.
Yes, that. First, I went to the school, then land fair. Heron told me that you were over at police headquarters with Rafe. When I got over there, they told me you'd come over here.
No, really, I'm just fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, they never laid a glove on me. Now, don't you go and join the chorus that is telling me to get out of this thing and quit. Because I am more determined than ever to get those drug dealers out of Landview.
Listen, I wouldn't dare. Those pushers and dealers won't have a chance against Victoria Buchanan.
Yeah, well, you can go right ahead and teach.
But far from it. The only chance this town has of surviving is for good, honest people to fight them.
Well, good. Then take this and give me a hand. I am looking for the name that belongs to the face that's on the man that I saw in the limousine.
Yeah, Rafe told me. He said you recognized somebody with those two guys who tried to threaten you.
Yes, I did, and I know I've seen him somewhere. Recently. I just can't think of it. That's it!
What?
I knew I'd seen him somewhere before.
Sure, is it that tooth? Is it that tooth that's coming in, huh? Or was it that long plane trip, huh? Oh, that strange crib. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Shh.
You know what? I bet that's the manager. He's coming to kick us out of here because you've been crying. That's who it is.
Brenda.
Michael,
Hi. I was walking by. I heard Stephen fussing. I thought I should check on him.
Oh, I think he's just too tired to sleep, you know.
Well, listen, I just stopped by the gift shop and I got him a toy. I was going to give it to him in the morning, but maybe now is a better time, huh?
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, Stephen.
It's a crocodile. It's a crocodile.
Oh, no. It's an alligator.
Oh, excuse me,
I guess,
Michael.
Stephen, we're going to have to educate the mother about these things. Yeah, that's right. You grab hold of that. Come here.
Yeah, you want to take
Come here. You grab hold of that guy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You grab hold of him. And you make friends with him. Because he's going to protect you from the goblins. Because no goblin would dare fool with an alligator. Besides, you've got your Uncle Michael here.
That's amazing. Oh, I can't help it. I just can't believe what a way you have with that baby, Michael.
Well, the reason behind that is simple, Brenda. It's called love.
George Preston, special assistant to the mayor.
I know that was the man in the limousine.
You know, if this is true, that means...
I cannot believe that the corruption reaches all the way to the mayor's office.
Yeah. Well, here, I don't know why we should be so surprised. I mean, I've experienced City Hall corruption firsthand when I tried to get them to deal with some environmental issues. That mayor and his gang always put the developers first and the needs of the people a distant second.
Well, come on, Roger. I mean, making money off a shady land deal is one thing, but trafficking in drugs...
Now, just hold on just a second. Just because one of the special assistants to the mayor is probably protecting some drug dealers doesn't mean the mayor himself is implicated.
No, you're right. So we just have to investigate and find out how deeply involved the mayor really is.
Well, at great risk of risking your wrath, some people would say that's up to the police.
What do you say?
Victoria.
I thought so. I'm going to blow this case wide open, and I'm going to let the public decide.
How?
By using the only weapon that I have at my disposal. I'm going to write an editorial, an open letter to the mayor, and I'm going to print it in tomorrow's edition. Unfortunately, I'm going to need all the ammunition that I can get. Would you do me a favor? Would you give me all the information about your environmental battles with the office?
No.
Roger!
I'll do you one better. I'll help you write the editorial. Come on. Punch up the computer. And I'll start filling you in.
A test. I'm no longer in school, Father.
Then you ought to be more eager to learn.
Learn what?
Learn what you really want.
I know what I want.
Then you should have no trouble with the test. You go to Max, you tell him you're going to enter the convent.
Are you serious?
He has a right to know.
Father, I've been doing everything in my power not to let him know.
I'm not surprised at that, but I think the time has come to change all that. Now, obviously, next to your son, Max is the most important person in your life. Now, Al is too small to understand what you're going through, and you're going to have to find another way to deal with him. But Max, he deserves to be told openly and honestly.
Don't you understand anything? If I go to Max and tell him, he will only try to change my mind.
So I thought your mind was already made up. I thought nothing could change that.
Nothing will change it.
So then why be afraid of what Max has to say?
I'm not afraid. I just don't want to deal with his reaction. I'll upset him.
Him or you? Listen, Gabrielle, I'm sorry, but sometimes I have to put on the collar and say the things that have to be said.
What you are saying and what you are asking is totally impossible.
In my line of work, nothing is impossible. You go to Max, you ask him, you tell him you're going to join the convent. You see what he has to...
You must have really been hell in the ring.
A little hell, a little heaven. Sometimes you need both.
You don't leave me much choice, do you? All right. I'll find a way to tell him.